If you're following Johnny and Amber, and you have been, you probably know Amber was in a movie, In the Fire, which didn't do so good, by the way, actually did pretty bad. And this here is from the Mail Online called Amber Heard's In the Fire director says she's like her fearless truth teller character whose convictions get her whipped in the public square from October 16th, 2023. Now, this guy, as you could tell, is a pretty big fan of Amber, and I guess a fan of her acting. Now, the thing is, the filming started, I believe, as Virginia was in progress, or even a little before Virginia. The point is, the filming and his choice didn't happen after the case was settled. But even so, the marketing happened afterwards. And I think this guy wanted to market Amber as, like he says, the court Amber, the controversial Amber, the caught in lies on the stand Amber, and hopefully people would see it out of curiosity. Now, he was wrong. I mean, I don't have exact numbers here. I don't have behind the scenes info, but the movie didn't do good. I heard recently in the US it did very poorly in a couple of theatrical releases, which were in major cities. Also, I heard nothing else about any success. I think, in fact, I heard it made almost no profit. So then we got the Daily Mail. What do they got to say? Is this positive? They confuse me because they just come out with random things, man. They just take whoever's side they need to take that day. That seems to be what they are. I see a fearless truth teller whose convictions have gotten her the 2022-2023 version of that, which is getting dragged through social media on a global epic scale. So he sees Amber as a fearless truth teller. I think some people might disagree, and those people who disagree might be more than some people. They say who she plays, Dr. Grace Burnham, a woman who ignites a war of science versus religion. Okay, right? In a small town. We know Amber's not religious, so I'm going to guess she's probably on the non-religious side or something. I don't know. Whatever. In one scene, Grace is asked what is her lie. While hypnotized, she replies, I'm a fraud. Right, that clip got around. Oh, wait. There's context. Excuse me. Let's be fair. I'm a fraud, that I repeat the teachings of great men, but I'm not one of them. That I'll travel to the edge of the world to prove myself only to fail. All right, I don't get it. Sounds silly. Let's keep going. This is interesting. They then say he almost cut the scene because he thought it sounded like a meme, which it became really quick, so he was right. He probably should have cut it. Here we go. It earned $21,000 at the box office, opening in limited US theaters. So Amber got paid $65,000 for the movie. They had other people who got paid. They had movie sets, people working behind the scenes getting paid, doing the lighting, makeup, stuff like that. So they lost some money. Yeah, I mean, obviously, they lost like 40 grand just on Amber. And they say on Rotten Tomatoes, 11% of critics like it, which is atrocious because that's a site a lot of critics rush to shill movies, and 29% audience score, which is also atrocious because that's a site where audiences, in my experience, tend to be honest. Generally, in a movie that, the people behind the scenes want you to think's good that's not, have the critics bought out, but the audience says it's bad. So you've got high critic, low audience, but here it's just really, really low on both. So, all right. Interesting. The first thing out of her mouth was, I'm so sorry that this happened and that my personal baggage might hurt the movie. Well, that's one true thing. Yes, that's a truth teller right there. You got it. Your personal baggage did hurt the movie. And I gotta say, at least she blamed it on herself there. She didn't say like, oh, because my ex-husband sued me, this happened. Okay, cool. That's 1 point for Amber. It's been about 5 years now. You got one. Gotta be fair. She was calling me to apologize, and that tells me all I need to know about her character. Well, no, it doesn't. Because just apologizing is nice. I could apologize for things I did bad. You could apologize for things you did bad or whatever, but it doesn't change it. What really shows something about character is when somebody helps you recover from their mistakes. So if Amber said, I'm sorry, I'm going to donate back what you paid me, now we're talking. That says something about character. People say sorry out of guilt. Of course she feels bad. She's only human. The guy helped her. I'm sure she wanted to see it do good for herself also. So of course she fucking apologized. So, it means something on a surface level, on an emotional level, but it doesn't change anything. So it doesn't actually show character. And he added, and it just seems so surreal to have this person who just gone through everything that she gone through apologizing to me for a movie. Look, I love what I do, but this is for her life being ruined, and she's still sticking up for me and taking the blame. And my last name is Simpson, because that's gotta be the only reason I would say things like this. Then begins the court trial, little bit. They say 7 jurors sided with Depp. Okay, thanks. Good thing to mention. But then he mentions social media didn't impact us. Well, maybe it should have, because although social media is not real life, people on social media still choose to see or not see your movie. So it's best to think about it, Alan. Better luck next time, if there is a next time, but there probably won't be. And here's a makeup picture. I'm not going to factually say this person's on Amber's side, and I can't even factually say her political views, but by looking at her, well, you could get a tiny idea. My silly little opinion, make up your mind for yourself. I think these type of people are supporting Amber. Before I go, shout out to you right here, user CC4. They don't have the actual names anymore for me to see. It's very annoying, but thank you very much for this $10. I appreciate it. Also, thank you, Anna. I took out the last name for privacy. I actually have a PayPal. I rarely talk about it, but if you don't want to donate through Super Chat or whatever, PayPal's there, link below. So thank you so much, Anna. And she says get well soon because I had surgery, probably why she donated, but I'm feeling better. Not 100%, but it's a muscle thing. It's not like a illness, so yeah, I'll get there. I'm not going to play the victim, walk around with some crutches. I'll mention it. It was surgery. It was a setback. That's it for now. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.